You're listening to KEXP at 90.3 FM in Seattle. We're streaming at KEXP.org around the world. I'm Cheryl Waters here on the Midday Show. One of my favorite bands is in our new studios here with us for the first time. Not first time on the air, but Merchandise is here. Welcome.
We're happy to be back.
We are so happy to have you here, and a fantastic new album came out late last year, A Corpse Wired for Sound. You're going to start us off with a song from that one?
But of course.
It's Merchandise live on KEXP. Thank you. It's Merchandise live on KEXP. Lonesome Sound from the album A Corpse Wired for Sound. Absolutely love that record. One of my favorite from last year. It's great to finally have you here performing these live.
Oh, thank goodness we're back.
You started off playing some small shows, I heard, right at the beginning of touring for these. And I think it's so great that you stay so accessible to your fans. Is there kind of a story behind those small shows, or
it just depends. We play all over, and it's just different in every place, in every state, in every country, and there's always music fans that don't have the same way about finding about stuff, you know. So the it just exists in different ways everywhere. So, if we're going through Tupelo, Mississippi, we're going to play a different place than in San Francisco or Paris or, So you got to get to the fans. You got to get to where people want to see the show. And I don't know. It's funny because the States, it really is like Seattle, is very lucky and they really take care of the musicians here, and it has this sort of like socially responsible thing where creative work is very important, and sometimes you're just in Mississippi, they like the music just as much, but you just play in a bar.
You guys have always pushed yourselves creatively, and you've shifted the sound. I feel like everything you've done has worked, and I'm curious.
Well, thank you for listening.
You have lots of fans, not just me. And, you obviously have made records with a lot of different sounds, and again, in my opinion, they've all worked, and I've been surprised by each new shift. And I'm curious if you have felt restless to try something new, or you're
Always,
just sort of
course.
expanding creatively. This record, no exception.
Well, I think there's a lot of possibilities when you're writing and recording. Resources don't really dictate how expansive the sound is. It's really your concepts or your ideas. You can really put a lot into something very minimal, and we've always kind of treated sound like color and like texture being this thing that you can. It's not just about the theory of the math of this fretboard or whatever. It's really just about finding a sound that resonates with you, and that can go any way. I mean, conceptual things that we've done that have never been heard by anybody because they're too strange, or like when I first met Dave, we would spend hours and hours making up stuff, and I would compulsively record things. So there's tapes and stuff that we've ideas that we've some we fleshed out onto records, some we didn't. Even the last record we had 20 something songs that we just didn't put out. For one reason or another, it was like they go to something else, or we just kind of reflect on them, and I don't think it's endless. It's not even about having a studio or anything fancy. It's just about the idea.
Well, since you mentioned that you can't always tell where a record is made by how it sounds because you can do so much. I'm used to you making records at home in your bedroom, and I heard that you went to Italy, though, and worked in a studio on at least part of this record, and I'm curious about that, what that experience was like.
We had a really incredible experience going to Italy and working with Icho, our producer, who, I don't know, he became almost a member of the band while we were working on the music. He comes from maybe a similar place than us, but he grew up in a different country, speaking a different language, and music obviously connected us in a really powerful way. And part of the, we went in, we had all these ideas, and he's like, I think you have too many songs.
How many did you have?
I think I came in with 15 demos or something, which was too many songs, But he's incredible. Or, he would have ideas that we would never have because we were working in his studio, and, we got to treat sounds in different ways. On the song End of the Week, Dave plays a plate, that ended up becoming a huge part of the sound of the song as a plate, and then the shutter on a camera. Those are things that we would have done maybe at our house, but to do it in a studio and actually have fun with it, it felt like something completely new and altogether, And there's, you can get completely lost in listening and being creative, especially when there's an engineer who will just be like, trying things out. And, the Italians, they're very tasteful with how they put stuff together. If there's too much, he'll just be like, I think that's too much, And then if he wants to push us harder, he has no problem being like, do it again or whatever, as opposed to if I was at home, I would just be like, it's fine, like singing like this, but I don't know. It was incredible.
I'm curious how you wrote this record, because there was a time where you were all living together, and now you're not even living in the same cities.
Yeah, I'm in D.C. right now.
Oh, that's a surprise. I knew you'd split some time in Berlin and New York. And now DC.
I'm living in DC. Everyone else is still in Florida right now, but we've I don't know. We all write in different ways. Even when we lived in the same house, we really kind of were independent about.
It's kind of solitary cells.
Yeah.
Patrick was in the
activity.
bathroom. You were in the pantry. Carson was in the bedroom.
Yeah. Well, I had to at the controls. But
I sort of have this memory of you saying you would just like beckon someone in the bedroom and be like,
yeah.
"Come on, it's your turn now."
Well, yeah. I mean, and even if it wasn't somebody in the band, there was plenty of reasons why I would, we'd get people who came over to record, or my sister, or like anybody. We would just drag them in. That's the fun part of working at home, and trying out everything, and without even thinking about it, just trying it and seeing how it works and how it translates. But I don't know. Dave is always writing also on his own. He's always has his own creative bubble. Pat's working on bands. He's recording. Leo, who's new, he's
amazing.
He's a pretty solid free jazz player, and he does a lot of ensemble stuff with people. And we all have a creative life that is sort of independent, and I guess we don't have too much of a plan when we come together. We just see what happens, and sometimes that works better than planning for ages and ages. But
Well, what happened most recently, at least to our ears, is A Corpse Wired for Sound. Absolutely wonderful. Let's hear some more from that.
Okay, cool. We're gonna do another one. It's called Right Back to the Start.
We're live in the KEXP studios with merchandise. Tonight they're playing at Barbosa here in Seattle.
I'll try to move around a little bit. Right back to the start. Right back to the start. Right back to the start. Yeah. I'm right back here. Well, I came back to my house last night. Searching for a friend in a lightning storm, but once more who's only ignored. When my grandfather's eyes flashed against the wall, I stayed up all night expecting his call. Yeah, I hung on to the pain for far too long. Was on right back to the start. Right back to the start. Right back to the start. Yeah, I'm right back here. I guess I'll have to leave the lines the same. Stop playing my guitar and start counting shit. Say goodbye to everyone and live in a dream. You can't deny you were the first to leave. Some people can be like, some people can sing. Some people let their hearts do other talking. When I spent 30 years collecting the saves by the young dimes, so I guess I'm broken. Oh, right back to the start. I'm right back to the start. Back to the start, yeah. Oh, baby, I can't. Oh, I'm right back to the start. Yeah, to find the missing part.
searching for the heart every day. We come back again every day. Listen.
Thank you. We're gonna do another one from the last record too, if that's all right.
I love this.
We didn't play this last time we were here. But, we figured we'd try it out now. This is what's called Great Lady. Chance to pick a side away. If they ever catch up with you, both they do time. Yeah, we're living
live in the KEXP studios with merchandise.
This is a new one. It's called My Dream Is Yours, the special KEXP version. Andiamo.
to Merchandise live on KEXP. Pat's just over here surveying the scene, making sure this train is staying on track. He and Leo moving these songs forward. You guys sound so great. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. We love
Thank
you
you
guys.
for having
Thanks
us.
a lot.
The new album, A Corpse Wired for Sound, tonight, Merchandise playing at Barbosa here in Seattle. You've got it tuned to KEXP Seattle. Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.